presses all day, every day. So I'm going to give you some pro tips to get the perfect silk press at home in case you get that Hey Boo text. First and foremost, the shampoo process is the most important part. Shampoo at least 2 times and make sure the first shampoo is a clarifying or deep cleansing shampoo and the second should be a moisturizing shampoo. If you want your hair to have body, this is where it starts. I'm using products from my line called by L. Jones. Next, you want a condition to soften the hair up and be sure to detangle the hair with conditioner in it. I use the unbrush to do this because it's basically pain-free and tender-headed friendly. Then I detangle in sections and use leave-in conditioner on each section to give the hair even more moisture. The by L. Jones leave-in conditioner is very lightweight and won't weigh the hair down, so you can use plenty. Blow dry the hair in sections and get the hair straight with the blow dryer so only one pass is needed with a flat iron and you don't get heat damage. For heat protection, I use the by L. Jones Silky Serum Oil and all you need is a drop. When you flat iron, do thin sections and take your time. For frizz protection and shine, I use the Miracle Potion number 9 and there you have it, the perfect silk press.
And don't get me started if you have 4C hair. We got to make sure we detangle. We got to make sure we wash, pre-wash, co-wash, de-wash, prepaid wash, set it aside wash. Let me do it 3 hours before an advanced wash. Then I got to make sure I detangle. Then I got to make sure I can have a protective style in. I got to have some bohemian box braids. I got to have some bohemian twists. I got to have me some deep wave body babe. I would do grain groove, drop would do hot pop, papa juice. Braids, I got to have me some.
No offense, sis, but the reason your silk press is stiff is because you're not prepping your hair right. Y'all are always asking me how I get my hair so straight. How do I get it from this to this, da 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 da. And the simple answer is you need to blow dry your hair better. The amount of time it takes me to blow dry my hair is the same amount of time it takes me to straighten my hair. Like, you cannot rush perfection. So what I like to do is section my hair and go in with a spray heat protectant, but not too much because that'll lead to your hair being stiff for sure. And then you'll want to blow dry your hair on the highest heat setting and the highest air pressure while brushing through it. Like, the goal for me is to always try to get my hair as straight as possible with only the blow dryer. And I feel like most people stop here, but that's where you mess up. You need to go in and blow dry your hair again with the comb attachment. Blow drying my hair like this makes it so much easier and faster to straighten because it's basically already straight. Now, after I blow dry my entire head, this is when I'll go in with a serum heat protectant and I'll run this all through my hair. So when I do straighten it, the silk press is actually giving silky. It's not giving stiff.
Let's go sort this bird's nest out because this is not working. Let's go to the bathroom.
Oh, jump scare.
By now, I think it's evident that I need a good ass trim. If you want to see how I trim my hair, tune into my next video. Bye.
Hey girls, so today I'm going to be sharing my step-by-step silk press routine to achieve this look. First, we're starting off with some freshly washed hair. I washed it, conditioned it, deep conditioned it, detangled it, and now I'm just adding my leave-in conditioners, and I'm also putting it in 4 plaits all around my head. I know it looks a little crazy, but trust the process. Next, we're about to get into the blow dry. This is the product I think made the biggest difference, the Kenra's blow dry spray, also my blowout brush, little moisturizer on the lips because we can't do dry lips. I took this down. I didn't have any product, y'all, but we're gonna pour it out because we got to get through this, and I really wanted to use that product. Little YouTube, catching up on my girl Jenny Jacks, love her. And so now I'm blow drying. One of the biggest tips I can give with this is to section your hair. Do it in sections, even the 4 bigger parts. I split into 2 other parts just so that I can be sure that my hair was super dry and prepared for flat iron. Right here, I'm trying to decide if I want a middle part or a side part. Went for a side part, and again, section your hair. I sectioned off the front of my hair, and then I went down the middle, and then I'm just going to work with a small section in the back and then continue moving up as I straighten. Now, I use the chase method, so I comb my hair a couple times, couple passes at the root, and bring it through. Here we go again, couple passes at the root to make sure it's straight, and then I come down slowly, and then I do a second pass, and that's it. So one more time. This is just what works for me, and then I'm going to do this all around my head. I'm also going to be sharing all the products at the end of this video, or you can check the link in my bio for like to know. This is the point when I knew it was going to eat. So I'm just going to continue this all around. I love the shine, love the way all the products work together in my hair. So about halfway through, I used some Bio Silk on the back portion of my hair, and then we're going to start to focus on the edges. I take my smaller straightener and just get the edges, and then I'm going to section it again, super important, and knock out the front. Yes, love that. So anyway, I'm definitely going on a hair care journey. I really want my hair to be healthy. I want to take care of it, maintain it. The way these stylists are charging, girl, it is so important to know how to do your own hair. So I'm excited to share my journey here. I hope you guys will follow me. So yeah, this is how it turned out. Absolutely loved it. And here are the products. I went through these products so fast, so y'all be sure to click the link in my bio. So first, I used the entire Olaplex line. Not the entire line, girl. The shampoo, conditioner, and the hair mask. Next is this macadamia oil mask that I got from TJ Maxx. 10 out of 10. Bio Silk to kind of finish it. Design Essentials, that's a leave-in conditioner. And the Way leave-in conditioner. This Kenra product, I think, made the biggest difference. I have a Babyliss Pro straightener that I've had for like 5 years. And this little one, don't know where it's from. This is from Walmart. Then we had somebody trying to get in my video. Bye. But yeah, I hope you guys like the look. Be sure to follow. Bye, guys.
Here are my professional tips to getting the perfect silk press at home. First, I always start with a clarifying shampoo, and all of the products that I'm using are from my line by L. Jones. But a clarifying shampoo helps you start with a clean slate, and that's important for silk presses. Next up, you want to move on to a moisturizing shampoo, and this Honey Oak Moisture Silk shampoo is great for relaxed hair, color treated hair, because it helps to stop any breakage. It's infused with a little bit of protein. Next, I use the replenishing conditioner. If your hair is extremely dry, though, you want to use the intense moisturizing treatment, like a deep conditioning treatment. The replenishing conditioner just doesn't have to sit as long, but I am very generous with the conditioner because this is where you get that soft and silky feel. Then I always use a liquid-based leave-in conditioner. This is vanilla milk. Again, this is also infused with a little bit of protein, and I use this to detangle, and I detangle and blow dry section by section. When you're blow drying, you want to get the hair pretty much straight when you blow dry. If you have a hard time doing that, use a blow dryer with a comb attachment. And when I start flat ironing, you want to use a heat protectant. This is Silky Serum Oil, and I use a teeny tiny drop, and I work my way up from the ends, then get to the root. Since you have pretty much straightened the hair when you blow dry, you will only need one pass for the flat iron. You should not be flat ironing the same piece of hair 13 times, okay? I did clean up her ends, and she could have wore it straight, but she wanted some curls. So we went ahead and curled it up, and I told her to give me a little shake, child. She did that little cute shake. I said, put some Lowry's on it. Hell, put some in it. So she started shaking it good. But you can find my products at byLJonesProducts.com.
Yeah, girl, we gotta do something with this hair. Watch me attempt my very own silk press at home for the first time. I started off by parting my hair in 4 sections on each side, making sure to brush out each section so by the time you blow dry, it's already detangled. This step alone almost took me out. But after about 25 minutes, this side was complete and time to move on to the other side. This is what your parts should look like, and now it's finally time to blow dry. I use this heat protecting spray. I don't know if it's actually good. This is just the one I had. Of course, spray on each section before blow drying, and I actually broke my brush. I was so close to giving up and just slapping a wig on my head, but I just switched brushes, thugged it out, and then finally, after what seemed like forever, one side of my head was done. I was dreading doing the other side, but after a lot of breaks, it was finally done. I then went in with Bio Silk and a Colorado Dream Coat so that when I was done, it would actually look silky, and hot combed my little baby hairs in the back. But for the actual straightening part, I went in with a mini flat iron on my roots and then my Baby Bliss flat iron on the rest of my hair. This process was very tedious. I started at around 11 a.m. and didn't finish until 3 p.m. but finally I was almost done. This is the home stretch. I had one more little section left, and don't forget to hot comb your baby hairs in the front. I was definitely happy with the outcome, but I made a quick last minute decision to cut my hair in a short bob. Yeah, go to part 2.
Miss Girl, there's a few reasons why that at-home silk press isn't coming out right, and we're gonna walk through why. First of all, you gotta use the right shampoo and do a deep condition under the dryer. Next, you have to section out your hair and sit under the dryer before you go through with a good blow dryer. Stop using the comb attachment and get you a dimming brush and use the dimming brush to blow dry your hair. It will reduce your frizz, and there's no good silk press without a good foundation, which is your blow dry. Those 4 bulky sections ain't cutting it, so make them smaller and take your time. Next, you want to go in with a good heat protectant, but not too much or else it will be heavy. And then you need 2 flat irons. Say with me, say 2 flat irons. A small one and then a big one on a good tint. Don't fry your hair out, and stop combing it every time you pass through it with the flat iron. You're breaking the heat bond, sister. Don't do that. 2 passes, 1 on the root, and then 2 down the strands is all you need. I like to add some body with the curls. You're going to use diagonal sections and then go through and rotate that wrist work to get a good curl. And if you curl it right the first time, all you'll have to do is pin curl it at nighttime to keep your curls for a good week straight. Small sections, hairspray, wrist work, and then let the curls fall. Of course, if you want it straight, then we're already done by now. But this is how you get the body yachty. You're going to see it bouncing in a second. Ooh-wee. And you want to curl away from the face on each side of the head, going backwards. And again, small and clean sectioning will be your friend here. I appreciate the fact that you are saving your coin and doing it yourself, but use these steps and let me know if it comes out better the next time. If you have any other,
I'm going to show you how I do my own silk presses at home and get my hair silky straight every time. First things first, I start off with extremely clean and hydrated hair. Then I go in with the Silk Elements Heat Protection Spray. I have been using this for a few years now, and it is definitely my favorite. I used this by itself when I was transitioning. I was straightening my hair like every week or 2, and I didn't have any heat damage, so it's really good for heat. However, lately I started using the Wow Dream Coat Extra Strength, and this is definitely a game changer, which is why I use them together. It does a really good job at fighting humidity, because honestly, I've gotten rained on during the summer. I've been to the gym, Pilates, and my hair will stay straight. My scalp, not so much, but that's because I sweat like a pig and my scalp is ridiculous, so it doesn't stay. But the rest of my hair will be completely straight without me having to reapply a flat iron or anything. When I'm blow drying my hair, I always use my Revlon one-step blow dryer brush. This is like my favorite blow drying tool. Like, it cuts my drying time down significantly, because who wants to have both hands up to do this blow dry yourself? Like, leave that for the professionals, babe. Get your blow dryer brush. The blow dry is such an important part, so you want to make sure you work in small sections and take your time so that you don't have to keep going over it with your flat iron. Like, make sure your blow dry is nice and straight and completely dry. If you think it's dry, dry it some more. And when you think it's dry it some more. You have to make sure that your hair is 100% dry so it does not keep reverting. And this is what your blow dry should look like before you even start the silk press. I love using this BioSilk Original Silk Therapy Leave-In Serum on my hair right before I flat iron it, because it is so nice and lightweight, and it leaves my hair so nice and shiny. Like, that is all I put in my hair the entire time. That's just it, because my hair is very fine and anything can weigh it down. Like this stick that I just used, I usually use this wax stick at the end. I don't know why I did it at the beginning, and it literally made the front of my hair really heavy, so I had to go in with dry shampoo at the end. But anyway, I am using my Babyliss flat iron and this brush from Amazon. Listen, this combo, silk every time. You can use a comb. I used to use a comb, but this, silk, okay? So you need this. You need it. You don't need it, but you need it. And I always keep my flat iron on 410. I made a mistake a few weeks ago and used it on 450, babe. So whatever low heat damage you see, it's from that one time. So don't be like me. Pay attention. Don't go over 410. 410, don't go over 410. Your hair will burn. Because I used that wax earlier and it was on my fingers, like the front of my hair was a little oily, so I just went in with some dry shampoo. But as you can see, babe, silk, okay, silky straight. I gave myself a nice little cut off camera, and this is what my hair looks like, okay? And I get this every time, babe, every time, it's guaranteed. Like, look at the shine, okay? So make sure you guys save this for later, and happy silk press season.